In this body weight workout, all you're gonna need is some water and a chair and a soft surface like a mat. We're just warming up with this gentle march. My name is Nina. I'm a certified personal trainer and certified strength and conditioning coach. Each exercise will be performed for 1 minute. So let's get down on our mats for some frog pumps. These are really fun. Okay, get down. And let me get the timer. All right, so you're gonna put your feet together, lay down, your legs are wide, and you're gonna lift up, press those feet together, hands at fist. You're gonna look straight up at the ceiling. So I'm lifting my hips and my butt at the top. Where I'm at the highest, I'm squeezing my butt a little bit and my feet are pressed up against each other. And when I go down, I tap the ground or the mat, and you're just letting those knees fall out and stay out and keep going. About halfway done, and you can maneuver the feet a little bit forward if that feels better. Or if you want to get more hamstring, the back of the legs, you can push it a little bit backward and keep going. Yep. And be gentle when you go down to the mat, just tap it and then pop back up. And you can put the legs a little bit upward, a little bit downward toward your mat. It's up to you. All right. First exercise is done. Okay, roll to your side for the next exercise. We're going to do some plies with a reverse lunge, or you can make this into a squat, but I really like the plies. It's a little bit easier. All right, let's time this one as well. All right, try not to fall over. So we're gonna do a plie, and then a reverse lunge and go all the way down. Yep, and then back up. And down, pause, and up. Working the entire lower body and the core, trying to balance. So if you want to do it more like a squat, that's fine too. Pause at the bottom. If you can't go as low as me, that's all right. Do what you can. And more than halfway done on this exercise. Working those thighs, the booty, the core. It's what's keeping you from falling over. How you doing? Heart rate going up and down. Pause, up. We got a couple more seconds. Last one. And pop it up, and one more plie or squat. Your choice on that one. Okay, we're gonna give the lower body a rest, work the upper body. Let's work the triceps, the chest, working the core again. Okay, so this time what we're going to do, we're not going to time it because 1 minute of push-ups would be crazy. So we're going to do 1 push-up on the floor followed by, or actually, let's do 3 push-ups on the floor. If you can only do 1, then do the rest right here. So a total of 10. So that's what I got my chair for. So you can either do your push-ups on your knees if you want, but I'm gonna do the push-ups on my toes, so totally up to you. So go into a high plank, push those feet forward, go down, up, pop it right back up, and down, pop, one more down, and up. Make sure, now go to your chair, make sure those arms aren't way out here, they should go a little bit down. So I'm gonna go into my plank on my chair, and then I'm going to do 7, 6, squeeze that butt, 5, that'll prevent the back from arching, 4, go as low as you can, 3, 2, see how deep my arms are, and last one, and push up. Awesome. Yeah, when people do the push-ups out here, puts way too much strain on the shoulder. You want it down here. All right, grab a sip of water. If you don't have any water, and you've got tea, that's good. Don't drink your calories. Eat your calories. Alrighty, ready for the next exercise. Okay, gonna give the upper body a break, and we're gonna do long-legged bridges on our chair. And so we're gonna get nice and close to the chair. You're gonna put your feet up on the chair. So get real nice and close. You can go closer if you want. Actually, I'm gonna go a little further back because I really wanna target the back of my legs. So I'm gonna lift up and then I'm gonna lower. Actually, no, let's scoot further back. So if your hamstrings are really strong, you can scoot back like I am. And so all I'm doing is I'm lifting my hips up and then I'm lowering. So you can put your hands a little fist like this, or you can put them out to the side, and your chin is up and you're looking straight up at your ceiling. Or if you're outside like I am, I'm looking at the clouds and they're moving. It's really pretty. So again, tap the ground every single time, lift up and hold for a little millisecond or so, and you should feel the back of the legs, those hamstrings, really contracting as you lift. And see how high you can go. We've got 10 more seconds. My toes are pointed up. Again, my chin is up, so my neck is in a nice neutral position. I'm really feeling those hamstrings tightening now. Oh, I love it. Okay, feet down. Give your knees a little bit of a hug. If you want to rock side to side, go for it. All right. Good. All right, you're gonna sit up, seated rows with 2 pumps. All right, so here, and then I'm gonna pump it back. So I'm pretending that I'm pulling something, maybe a band, and I'm really squeezing my shoulder blades together. So I'm working my back muscles. And in the seated position, I'm also working my abs. So it really depends on how hard you squeeze, and I'm pulling those elbows back. Maybe I'm gonna even do it a little bit slower. Just really thinking about contracting those muscles, feeling the work. Okay, we've got about 15 seconds back, left. Just thinking back muscles, so I said the word back. All right, a couple more seconds, about 7 left. You might even feel your biceps on this one because you are contracting. Last one, and great job. All right, let's get up and do some shoulder work. So we're gonna do different types of lateral raises, working the medial delts, feet a little bit wider than hip width. So we're gonna do 1 full lateral raise, and we're gonna do 4 little short ones, okay? 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, and repeat. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna do this for a minute. And my elbows are slightly bent the whole time, and they are in front of me. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, more than halfway done. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these ones, that's a full, partial. 1, 2, 3, 4. So those are 4 partial lateral raises with a full 2, 3, 4. And 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll feel this in the shoulders. Last one. 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Excellent. Release the tension. Grab a sip of water. We are going to go to our mat next, and we're going to work the upper back. You're going to have your arms, you're going to lay on your stomach, you're going to have your arms goalpost, okay? And you're going to squeeze up and back, okay? Let's get the timer. I'm going to go on my mat, cross my ankles, and get my timer, goalpost arms. And you can put your forehead on the ground if you like. So I'm just going to raise them up and let them slow lower, contracting at the top. And And as I'm going down, when I'm moving my hands and my forearms to the ground, I'm working eccentrically. So the concentric is when you pull up, and the eccentric is important too. A lot of people just drop them, but we want strength in all areas. And eccentrically, when you lower, you actually get more strength. Little tidbit for you. All right, we've got 5 more seconds. So you might feel this in the back of the shoulders, upper back. And if you want to go to child's pose, nice little stretch. Go for it. All right, almost done. All right, let's do last exercise. Let's work those calves. We've worked the whole body from the shoulders and now all the way down to the calf muscles. All right, so I want your feet wider than hip width. And you're going to, actually after this, let's do an ab exercise too. Okay, almost forgot that one. All right, from here, wider than hip width, we're going to do a calf raise. And then I'm going to have you do a prance, little hips. So let's do that for a minute. Working the calves and the hips. Calf raise and prance. Calf raise. Calf raise, hip, hip. And you can just add your little flavor to it, kind of maybe make it a dancing move. The hip shake, I kind of like that. Call it hip bump, hip shake. Move those hips. If they feel a little stiff, that's okay. Just do what you can. Even if the movement is small, even if you can't see it, you're still moving. The more you move, the more flexible, the more mobile you will be. We've got about 10 seconds. Tell me what you think about this one. I think it's kind of fun. Kind of like a little mind teaser though. A lot of moving parts. All right, you want to add a couple more? All right, let's go do this is the last exercise. We're going to do an ab exercise. I'm going to go on your back. And get my timer ready. So you can either do this here, cross, and lift. Or if you want, you can put your hands underneath your butt for people who have back pain and lift. You can also put your head down on your mat to relieve any neck tension. So what I'm doing is I'm bringing my legs straight, crossing them, and I'm lifting my butt off my hands. So I'm working my low abs. So this is very challenging. So if you need a break, or if you need to put the feet higher up, like here, instead of maybe lower, just change this so that it works for you. All right, how many more seconds do we have? We have just a couple more. If you need a break, take it. All right, great. Give yourself a little hug for a job well done. Let's do a couple stretches. We're already on the ground. Let's take a nice, wonderful, relaxing glute stretch. Put one leg over the other. Bring that other leg in and hug it in. I like to interlace my fingers in front of my shin. If this is too much of a stretch, just interlace your fingers behind the back of the leg, the hamstrings. All right, I'm going to give it 2 hug pumps. 1 and 2. Switch other side and look straight up at your ceiling. You obviously can check the phone or your TV or your iPad to see how I'm doing it, but once you got, just look right up. Okay, excellent. Roll to your side. Let's finish our stretches. Let's stretch out those calves. one foot behind the other, hands on your hips. Look down. Normally I don't tell people to look down, but here, look down. I want both toes pointed right at me. Some people have it twisted, and that doesn't enable as good of a stretch. And if you need more, just lean a little bit forward, and you'll feel that. All right, switch other side. Heart rate should be coming down. I feel that stretch in my calf. You should feel the stretch, but it should never, never hurt. All right, let's do a deadlift stretch. Take those hips, push them back, knees soft. That just means a little bit of a bend. And glide your hands down, looking down, pause, and then come back up. Or if you want to put your hands on your hips, push the hips back, look down, feeling that stretch in the back of the legs. Pause, shoulders up and back, and stand up. If you want to grab your chair, you can. Quad stretch, this is the quad muscles. Heel to your butt, leg bent. You can pause, take a little cute pose, switch other side. And again, bending that standing leg. Wide feet, let's just do a quick inner thigh stretch. Pausing, feeling it right here. Another side, excellent. Hands behind the low back, feet together. Back bend, look up, squeeze your butt so you don't overextend that arch. Arm up, stretching out the lats, the back muscles we did with the rows. Other side, switch. Just do a couple reaches and shoulder rolls. Great job. Let me know if you liked this workout, and if you are doing exercise for weight loss, that's great. Definitely the more you move, the more calories you're gonna burn, but you gotta combine the diet aspect into the exercise, because really what we eat is really what makes the biggest difference on how we look, how much body fat we have. And the more fat you eat, the more fat you're going to hold on to. So I eat a low-fat, zero cholesterol diet. And if you want to learn more, check out my diet book. It's called The High Five Diet, and you can find it on my website, thehighfivediet.com. And I hope to see you soon.